Hello, friends. Oh, darn it. I forgot to grab my Dremel. Well, I might end up adding that on tomorrow. That part. But let's get the rest of her done. Do you see anything different with her? Let's say hey when you come on. Let me know how you're doing. It's a nice sunny bright day again today. I did go ahead and take apart the bears to get the fur going. And y'all, I did end up having to get into that third pack of blocks. I only have a small little pile left here. I ended up figuring out I had to do 2 of the 7 by 11s because it needed to be too high. And the legs I took off and redid. They're only supposed to be 2, not 4. So I will catch everybody up on that part when you start hopping in. But we're going to dress her up and get her all warm and cozy. All right, I have myself pulled up. I am normally not on Sunday, so everybody might forget about me today. But I did do the snout. I added a 3rd layer on here, and with the head, it's actually 3 by 4. So you need 3 across, or 4 across, 3 deep for that side and this side. And this is this will all be covered in the fur, and then this is going to be the snout. But I'm going to do this tomorrow because I forgot to bring the Dremel out here, and it'll just be quicker. And also another thing I changed, yesterday I had made, this is the neck. It only needs to be 1 layer of 3 across. So, with the 2, there is something that I did not shoot. I think there is something I forgot to do, and I forgot to make the chest piece, so I need to go ahead and glue that together really quick. I think let me move this out of the way real quick so you can see what I'm doing here. Hi friends, how is everyone? Thank you for hopping in. Let's see, I forgot to make the chest piece. I don't have it written down here. That's why I didn't do it. But this is not my idea. I originally found this a couple years ago on YouTube. And I'm glad I watched it. I watched it last night to make sure I was doing the head right. And then I realized I didn't even do this part. And then when I came out earlier today to fix all that, I still forgot to do this part. So I'm just gonna get this done really quick. Oh my goodness. Come on. Let's get her going here. Hi, Miss Janelle. How are you? I forgot to put this chest piece, and it's just basically another part to the front of the body I'm good. Thank you for asking. I've been freezing all day, watching TV, and when I get done with this, I have to run. Apparently, my granddaughter has a feather, for a turkey feather she has to decorate for school tomorrow. So I have to take her over some glitter. And I probably should find out if she needs anything else, because I don't want to get over there and then have to go back over there because I forgot something, or because she needed something else. Hello, Miss Blanche. How are you? Welcome in, y'all. I was in a turkey alternative event yesterday. So I started this yesterday, putting this together, and I did not have anything prepped, so I basically just started from scratch putting all the blocks together. And then I wasn't sure I was doing the head right, so I come out this morning around 11, and I added another layer of 3 onto both ends of these 2 pieces, and then I glued them together. I redid the neck. The neck only needs to be 1 layer of 3. And then the body actually had to be 2. I had to do another section of 11 by 7. So 11 blocks flat. So I have everything together now, except for this front, the chest piece. So once I get this on, and I guess this only needs to be 6. I was thinking 8, but and I don't know why this the stick fast does not want to stick this stained wood together very fast. But we're going to be using hot glue to put the fur on, so that hopefully it won't take too awful long. And I'm going to go ahead and use both of these glues. And I also, yesterday I put the legs together with 4 blocks. The legs only needed to be 2 blocks, so I redid the legs as well. So this just goes right up here. And this is like the second time I've made these. So, and you can do the head however you want to. you can have it looking like to the side or straight or whatever, but I'm not going to want to cover the area where I'm putting the head at with the fur, so I'm just gonna put like a line or whatever. And I'm also gonna put a I'm gonna paint the wood, because you can see through this fur is real fluffy, but you also can see through it when you hold it up to the light. So I just don't want to be able to see the wood through it. So I'm gonna put a coat of black paint on this as well. I don't know if I have any black. I actually do. Let me... My black is in a bigger bottle up here on top, so... How's everyone's weekend going? How have you guys been? Oh. I think it went a little fast for my taste, because I worked yesterday and then I had the event, which if I just had the event it would have been just fine with me, but I work all the time. And then today I did not work, because to get overtime pay you have to work 40 hours through the week. And with this week having a holiday, I just decided not to work today because I didn't see the point. Is everybody getting their menus together and ready for Thanksgiving? I need to get my groceries ordered. I usually have my groceries delivered. Hi, Miss Lou. Thank you for scattering the buttons. I usually have my groceries delivered, but I think I want to pick my own turkey out, so I may end up getting my groceries scheduled, and then I still need to go pick that turkey up from... I need to go... I usually shop from Walmart, but I like the Kroger has a good cranberry salad that I like. The Celebration cranberry salad. I love that stuff. So I'll have to go to the Kroger to get that. So hopefully I'll just be able to grab my turkey from there too. And I will dry this, of course, before I start putting the fur on. I watched my first Christmas movie last night. It was pretty cute. It didn't really have anybody in it that I knew. But, and right now I can't even think of what the name of it was, darn it. It was on Pluto TV. But it was pretty cute. I'll have to figure out the name of it and then let you guys know. This is kind of lopsided a little bit, but once the fur is on it, you probably won't even be able to tell. You're not in the Christmas spirit yet. Aw. I usually am not either. But I really didn't know what I wanted to watch last night. We aren't in the middle of watching any kind of series or anything right now, so... And it was only like 7:30, and I felt like it was like almost 10 o'clock, and I'm like, it feels like it's time to go to bed, but I didn't want to go to bed at 7:30, so I just found that movie and started watching it. I am almost done with this side. And then I've got the back to do, and then the head, and then it should be good to go. These blocks definitely are not all the same size, because this backside here is all off. All right. Okay, so I've got the body done. Let me go ahead and get this head. getting the head painted, and then I've got the neck to paint, and then I forgot to bring the Dremel out here with me, so the snout, I'll probably go ahead and get it all put together, and then I'll add the snout on tomorrow because I need to sand it down and everything and put the nostrils in it. You can paint the nostrils on, but I like the detail of it being like drilled in there. I think that's all the updates that I have. So after, I'll probably be back on. I want to come on tomorrow to finish that that flower arrangement that I was making with the leaves, and then I want to come on Wednesday to do the turkey, and then I probably won't be back on then until next Monday. And if I'm not on at 8 o'clock, then it'll probably be later. I'll probably, because I have to pick up my grandkids on Mondays for my older daughter now. So I have to wait for her to get here to get the kids, and then last week she was getting here around 7:30 or 8, but this week I think it's going to be later because she delivers for Amazon, so it just depends on when she gets done. I thought I was going to have to change my days, but so I was so stressed out over them last week that I wasn't sure what days I was going to be coming on or doing anything. I thought I was going to have to change, but I'm not sure if I'm going to have to or not. It just depends on what time she gets here. So okay, I'm just going to do the edges on this because the other two are going to be covered. The sides, the top and bottom is going to be covered by the body and the head. So let me go ahead and get these dried. I wanted to have that room painted by today, and that didn't happen either. I didn't get it painted. Hopefully I'll get it painted before Wednesday. Nope, I missed some of that, didn't I? I missed this area right here on this side. Okay, so now I'm going to have to reactivate that glue to get that off there probably. Okay, so I have this line on here for this, and I took the bears apart, so, so we're just going to start using the pieces of the bears to, attach these, and I'm gonna go ahead and just use my scissors to cut, hopefully. I don't want to cut the fur, so I'm just gonna cut the underneath side across here. So we're just gonna start gluing this on, and then we're just gonna like piece it together, because the fur will, once you have it all like glued on, you won't be able to tell where it's pieced together at. And I'm going to use one of these arms to fill in right here. And I'm not going to put fur on the bottom part because I don't want it to take away from the legs. So, I think I'm gonna test this out. I feel like this would be big enough for the legs to wrap around, and it is. So I'm going to use this piece to kind of use it as a guide for the length. It might. I'm just using the feet on this other piece because I think it'll be a good fit too, a good size, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I think I have enough to cover this side right here with this. I'm gonna and then I'll trim it off right there. going to be so pretty. I'm going to put some glue right down here. And then let me get this other leg. Well, let me get the fur on this other leg, and then I'll be able to show you all this side. Get all these cobwebs out of the way. Isn't it so pretty? I kind of feel like that's a little weird right there, but maybe I'm just overthinking it, maybe. Okay, let's go ahead and get this side done. have some flaps I'm needing to tuck in, so okay, I'm gonna put this piece right here. Okay, I've got 3 of the legs done. I'm almost done with the fur, y'all. Thank you for scattering the buttons, Margaret. I am just getting the fur on this guy. Okay, so now I've got everything covered except for the front of him, her, whatever. I still need to cut this piece off. Is that your hair in the back? What are you talking about? The back of what? The back of my head? Yeah. It's my hair. I don't wear fake hair. Alright, so I have the whole body is done now. Now I just need to cover the face. Do what? Pulled. Margaret, I don't understand what you're... I have it pulled up in a, with a clip. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this piece around the back. Uh-oh. And I'm going to, let's see, wrap these two, put them down there and here. Oh no. No, I don't have any of those. I have a clip in my hair, but it doesn't have hair attached to it. Let's see. I think I might end up putting that on the top. And of course, I'm having to piece this together since this is all different, you know. I'm just like Mod Podging this all together because there's pieces that aren't covered right. I forgot to glue the neck on here. Thank you. Now I'm going to have to get a strip to go around the neck. I'm going to let that set for a minute, and I'm going to work on the hair. I should have really did this yesterday, but since I didn't have the bears disassembled, I really couldn't do anything. And I thought she had brown hair. She has more like a reddish hair. But I guess it's going to have to be what it's going to be. I wonder if I could use some ink. I'm going to pull this down a little bit to give me a little bit of room. Now she's bald-headed. Hopefully this color hair will look okay. But I want it to like spread out. And I think I'm going to put this piece of fur on here, and then I'm going to use one of these other pieces to because I want her to have like a good amount hanging down in her face, kind of. This is not, nope. When you do the hair, you want to put a good amount of hot glue down and then put the hair in there. And then you want it to be dry before you start messing with it. So you want to so you like put it on there and then you kind of let it set until it starts hardening. Okay, well that's hardening. I'm going to go ahead and cover this this neck up. Okay. Hopefully this will fit all the way around. If not, I'll just have to piece another piece on here, I guess. Oh, it looks like it's gonna fit. All right. There's the head with the neck. And then I'm going to go ahead and snip this hopefully that'll look good. And I'm gonna put a little bit more hot glue down and pull this down over. Now I'm going to just attach this hair piece right to the top of this. I'm not a beautician, so I'm not very good at cutting the hair, but hopefully this looks all right. I know the hair's red. I thought it was like more brownish. But I can't do nothing about it now. Now we're going to work on the horns. I don't know where my other little cutter things are. I guess I'll use these. You just want to cut that tip off of there. Just this part right here. Well, I guess a little bit more than that. I'm trying to see if I can find that cutter. See here. Okay, let's see here. I've got a lot of this hair everywhere. Okay, now I am going to I'm going to paint these. I need to paint these and make them look like, you know, real horns, but they're plastic, so it might be a fun process. I'm just going to get a few different tans and browns and creams. This is light buttermilk. How's everybody doing? I'm going to use a pencil to hold these, and I'm going to cover them with Mod Podge first because they're plastic. I probably could use a sandpaper and just rough them up a little bit to give the paint something to stick to, but I'm already doing this, so I'm just going to do it this way, I reckon. You can also use aluminum foil for these horns. You don't have to spend the money on these vegetables if you don't want to. But I feel like if I just layer these colors on, they'll look pretty darn good. But I'm going to have to dry these in between the layers. And, let's see. Whoops, I just dropped the lid on the floor. I'm never going to find it again now. Okay, so This is what it looks like so far, y'all. And then I can also, we'll probably, oh, there it is. I'll probably, let's see. I'm just trying to grab a, kind of just like dry brushing the darkest one on here. There's one done. And this one's going to go down further because I made the hole on it bigger. But here it is. I've got glue strings galore. So if I'm not on tomorrow by 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, friends, I will be on around probably, hopefully by 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, just because I have to wait for my daughter to get here to get the kids. And I have all my flowers made, so I'll be able to finish my leaf flower project. I can't wait to get it done. And to keep the leaves intact, I feel like I'm going to have to definitely seal it with some sealer after I'm done with it. I have not decided if I'm going to put an eyeball on this one or not. The other two do have them, but I don't know if I'm going to put one on this one. And I know last time when I made the ones before, I used a marble. And I don't know where my marbles are right now, so that's another issue. Hey, Miss Dana, how are you? Thank you for hopping in. I'm just doing the horns for my Highland Cow today, or right now. How are you doing, Miss Dana? Happy Sunday, everyone. I forgot to say that. I hope you're having a great day. I should be able to get it all done today, except for, I'm not going to be able to put the snout on because I forgot to bring my Dremel out here with me. Oops. Oopsie. Okay. I am good. I'm good. Thank you. As you should, Miss Dana. Do whatever you want to do. Oh, yeah. I did actually go out and get more, Margaret, but I had them in like a Walmart bag and they got all dried out. So I should have put them in a baggie. That would have made more sense. I didn't even think about that. But I went out yesterday and got some more. So I was able to make some more yesterday. So I got them all done. Okay. So now I'm going to put a horn on each side, and I actually saved the ears from the teddy bear. But these might be too small. Oh well. Oh, thank you, Miss Dana. I just have it pulled up in a clip today. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to use those little bitty ears, teddy bear ears, or not. I think they'd be too small. I always have a hard time getting these things to stick to the sides of their heads, so there's that. I think I'm just cutting the foot of the bear off of each leg. I think I'm going to use these pieces as his ears. Oh, that might be way too big. There. I'm just going to fold it in fourths, I guess. This horn on this side still is not wanting to stay up. Does that ear look too big? Yeah, this horn is on real good, but that other one is not wanting to cooperate. Mm. I'm going to have to look at my other cows and see how I did their ears, because these seem like they're too big. And remember, I'm going to do the snout tomorrow because I have to get my Dremel. I'm going to go ahead and put some glue down on here, because adding the snout, I'll just be using glue, so, and this will give it all the rest of today and tomorrow to dry. So I'm going to do the stick fast, and then I'm going to put this tight bond on here as well. We are almost done. The only thing else to do is, oh, I've got one more thing I can do today after I get the head put on. I've got the ears on. The only thing I have left to do tomorrow is the snout and the eyeball, if I decide to put one on. And then, the snout and the eyeball is tomorrow, and then I'm gonna put a tail on before I get off here. Oh, thank you, Miss Ann. Miss Anna, sorry. Okay. So there she is. Let me see here. I remember the last time I did this, there was like a piece inside that was kind of hard, and I used it as the tail. But there wasn't really nothing in there this time. Oh, hi, Miss Beverly. How are you? Yeah, I was in an event yesterday, and I started this Highland Cow, and I didn't get to finish it, so I told everybody I would come back on today. I guess this piece would be good. I'm just going to use this piece as the tail. So there it is. All right, everybody. Oh, no, one more thing too that I was gonna do. I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off or not, but make like a little headband. And I thought I have like a gold, like little flower I can put up here. I thought I had a little, sunflower, but I don't know where any are right now, so we'll just stick with this. Oh, congratulations, Miss Beverly. That's awesome. That is awesome. So I have her snout ready. I just need to trim it down. I just need to trim it down and put that little indentation in it. And there's a little acorn to go with their flower. Thank you, Miss Lou. Thank you, everyone. I am going to hop off here now. I have to get some stuff together, some glitter and stuff together for my granddaughter and run it over to her. But this is my Angus Highland Cow. I have a tan one. I'll bring the other two out tomorrow when I come on to finish this one and do that other one. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you hopping on with me today. I appreciate you being here. I really enjoy making these guys, so I'm glad you could join me and watch me finish it up. So you enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and you have a fantastic Monday. I'll see you all tomorrow, hopefully before 9, but I should be able to get on by 9 if not. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.